Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV, part 2 today. Eddie, that was like a fight. I've seen worse atmospheres at a fight.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. We keep talking about Quigg Frampton and Bellew Hay and Froch Groves, but I've not seen anything so violent. Josh gave Jack a colouring book. Jack gave him a slap across the chops. Josh went to pick up a chair. They're ready to attack on sight. I'm so glad that's done with now. Now we'll see them again on fight week, and we'll just build the content up. They've actually got a head-to-head tomorrow on Talksport. They've got one with the Zone with Addy. So let's just get those out of the way, and then we can just look forward to an incredible fight April 27th.
I was speaking to Phil in security. He said he's really earned his money these past 2 days.
It's like I said to them both then before the head-to-head. Listen, behave yourself, all right? And, I've just got security watching their hands, and every time someone went like that, so you just heard security go, put your hands down. But, we've got to be careful. But at the same time, you want to see it, don't you? You want to see those head-to-heads.
Could you hear what those Chorley fans were saying out in there? Because some of them things were ludicrous.
Yeah, you expect some wild... I couldn't hear a lot. Well, it's very difficult to do a press conference when you can't even hear Josh Taylor speak. You can hear it on the stream, but you can't hear it through the speakers. So it was a little bit noisy at times, but that's what we're doing. That's what we want here. We want an atmosphere. And Leeds on the 27th of April, you will see thousands of people from Chorley and Manchester and thousands of people from Edinburgh and Scotland, and it is going to be on another scale.
I know it was always built with hate runs deep, and you knew the type of build-up this was going to bring, but these actually haven't been able to keep their hands off each other.
That is, honestly, like I said, it is a case of as soon as they see each other, they want to fight each other. Forget April 27, now. And, that just shows you the rivalry. It's been 2 years in the making, the time they get in the ring. And, I can't wait.
What were they saying when they were facing off?
You'll hear it all on the Matchroom feed, but it was like Josh said, you will never win a world title. You'll be back to leisure centres when I beat you again for the second time. And Josh said, you're finished already, but I'm going to end your career on April 27th. Jack said that, So it is, it was more a case of just trying to make sure that nobody attacked each other.
Josh Taylor's always one to be fiery on fight week. This is... 6 weeks, 7 weeks out, 10 weeks out. So what's it going to be like on fight week?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I just want to get through this promotional stage because Josh is a very fiery character. And by the way, he's a great fighter. And I think he's probably one of the most, not disrespected undisputed champions, but he should be a massive hero in Scotland. And he is. But, he's also a fiery character. And, he don't back down from no one.
Something I weren't expecting from up there was Sam Jones having a little dig at Ben Shalom, which was quite random.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't even hear a lot of it, but I don't know. Like I say, you shouldn't take it too personally because all the world's a stage, as Shakespeare said, and we're all just characters. You're one of them. You're a character in this mad world of boxing. So don't take yourself too seriously and just have a laugh of it. And I think now it's a lot different to when I was, I go back to Quigg Frampton and, it's very emotional there. You're very charged. Now, my pulse don't go over about 50 because I've been in this situation so many times and I live and breathe it and I love it. So when it's all kicking off, it's not, it's just like, this is the bollocks.
You've openly said...
You like that, Quigg? Yeah.
You've openly said that you thought Jack won 2 years ago. Has that caused any tension between you and Josh?
No, I don't think. By the way, I don't think Josh. I'm probably Josh's favourite cup of tea. I've never really said a bad word about him. I think he's a tremendous fighter. I do think he lost the fight, but I also feel like Jack coasted the back end of the fight. He still won the fight, but he didn't do a lot on that back end of the fight. But I thought he deserved to win. But I've never disrespected Josh Taylor. I think he's a great fighter. I'd promoted his fight with on Sky Box Office when he beat Prograis, which was one of the best fights I've seen live. I think he's one of the greatest Scottish fighters or British fighters of all time. So respect to him, but I am Team Catterall for this fight, and I think he'll get that as well. But I wish them both the best.
You mentioned Talksport tomorrow for the both of them. I think Josh has openly said that he's had some problems with Talksport and the way they handled the first fight. Was there any resistance on Josh's behalf to go in?
No, not that I believe. I mean, it's a long time ago, but you can't. Again, going back to everyone's going to have their opinion. These outlets, you guys, Talksport. If Talksport didn't criticise anyone, they wouldn't really have a lot to talk about, would they? They can't just go on and praise everybody all the time because no one would listen. So a lot of it is manufactured, in my opinion, and a lot of it is real because someone doesn't believe something.
Do you think the Tyson Fury thing's manufactured?
I think, if you look at the stick, I was going to say abuse, a bit strong, but that Talksport gave Conor Benn and myself throughout that whole period versus the stick they gave Tyson Fury, ours was 20-fold, 50-fold. Do you know what I mean? But everyone takes it differently. Like I say, for me, I have no problem with getting stick or criticism. A fighter's a little bit different because don't forget that it's their life, they're putting their health on the line sometimes to enter the ring and perform, and they're not designed to take criticism. I'm designed to take criticism. I have to have skin like a rhinoceros. You can call me anything you want, it ain't going to bother me. If you're smaller than me and I think I've got a chance, I might smack you straight in the chops. But if I think I've got no chance, I'll just take it. And you just get to a point where it's nothing you can say can hurt me. Because people are either criticising for the sake of it, they're making things up, which is about 90% of the time in boxing, or they don't like you, or they're valid. But either way, who gives a fuck? Because we're all going to die anyway. So just be yourself, be happy, stay fit, stay healthy, love what you do. And if someone wants to criticise you, so what? And I always ask you this. Someone criticising you or hating on you, 99% of the time couldn't walk in your shoes or will never achieve what you have achieved. So who cares?
Absolutely love that. Philosopher Hearn.
The people criticising you, I bet you've had a bit of stick, right? They ain't up here doing fucking travelling around the world, doing interviews for IFL, are they? So
no, they're not.
Fucking suck my plums. That's the answer to them.
And that's the title. Just two very quick ones. I think it just got announced, a news article that Jamie Moore and Chantel Cameron have split ways. Surely the aim, no matter what happens with Chantel Cameron, is to make that trilogy fight with Katie Taylor.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the fight for Katie. Look, as we saw with this, the purses are extreme. Good luck to them. Got to find a way to make the deal work, the money work, and that's what we're trying to do at the moment. So they may have interim fights, they may not, but the aim is definitely to make Katie Taylor against Chantel Cameron next.
Last one, all these big fights, Taylor, Catterall, hopefully Warrington Wood too. Are you going to be promoting Wayne Rooney?
No, I would love to promote Wayne Rooney, and I think if he doesn't have me in his team, I'll be highly offended because I've talked about this for years. I don't think you'll see him fight.
You said you'll never promote Misfits again, though. Not Misfits, but that sort of influencer boxing.
Well, yeah, I did. I said YouTuber boxing.
Yeah, okay.
Wayne's not a YouTuber, but I would help Wayne beat up Jake Paul.
Is that the only fight then, Rooney-Paul?
Yeah, no, that's the fight. I said it all along. I said Wayne Rooney against Jake Paul at Old Trafford.
Excellent.
Massive fight.
Eddie Hearn, thank you very much for speaking to IFL TV.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.